Welcome back to the Irish Fashion and Style. So in today's class, we're going to be learning how to make this side pocket that we see here. Okay, it's a very simple tutorial and it's beginner friendly. If this is something you like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. Okay, so making this pocket is actually very simple. We're going to be using our palm. Remember, we put our palm in the pocket, right? So that's what we're going to be using as a template. So the first thing you need to mark is your pocket opening. So for me, around 7 inches is okay for my pocket opening. So from here, I'm marking 7 inches, which stops here. So once you mark your, I'm trying to get another color of chalk. So once you mark your 7 inches there, all you just need to do is to place your pocket just like you normally place your pocket on your by your side, and then you just draw around your arm depending on how big you want it to be, and you leave some allowance. So the whatever you're drawing just to be within this sleeve opening, within this pocket opening on this part. So after drawing it, this can be as big as you want. Okay, so after drawing it like that, you just pick your scissors and then you cut out what you have chalked. So you need 4 of these for 2 pockets, okay? But if you're just working with 1 pocket, 1 is okay. So now this is what I have, and this is for 1 pocket. So I just place this on my leftover fabric and cut another one for the other pocket. So now I have my 4 pockets, 2 for each side. So what you need to do is to bring in the outfit that you want to place this pocket. You're going to mark where you want your pocket to be placed, usually around the waist area. Okay, so I have placed a notch on my waistline. You can see my notch here where I want to place my pocket. So what you just need to do now is to pick your pocket, one of it, right side of your pocket, facing right side of your Ankara, and then you arrange it the way it's supposed to go, just like this. You don't want the lower part to be up, so you arrange it like this. So right side of your Ankara facing right side of your pocket on this outer part like this, and then you pin it down and sew. Okay, so after pinning for the first one out, you can see what we have. So you sew it. You do the same thing for the other side. You look for where you notch, and then you pick the next pocket. You arrange it how it's supposed to be. Remember, they're going to be sewed together, so it has to be the same thing. So now after arranging it, you place your right side of your Ankara on the outer part, that's your side seam, okay, and then you pin it down. So after pinning it, now I'll go ahead and sew it down. Okay, so you can see now that I have gone ahead to sew it, and this is what it looks like. So now after doing that, the next thing you're going to do now is to bring your sides together, front and back. You bring it together, and then you match the side of your dress or blouse or wherever you're placing this. So when you are matching it, you make sure that your pocket is outside like this. You can see it's not inwards. The pocket is outside when you're arranging it. So this is the back. I'm just going to lay the front on it, and while laying it, I'll make sure that the front pocket is outside as well. So this is what you have. This is the side seam that you're going to sew. So when you want to sew, you start sewing from your armhole like this, and when you get to the pocket, you stop. You don't remove your thread, you just lift your machine up and then you turn. So you sew your pocket all round like this, and then when you get to your pocket ending again, you enter into your seam allowance and you continue sewing your dress. It's that simple. You just sew with your seam allowance from your armhole. You sew. When you get to your pocket, you enter into the pocket and sew the pocket round, and then come out again, and once you are done, you continue your sewing to the hem of your dress. So I'll go ahead now and sew this and bring it back to show us what we have. Okay, so I have sewn mine, and you can see my seam line. I just sew like this. Once I get to the pocket, I come in and sew my pocket. Then after that, I continued my sewing. So what you just need to do is to hem all these rough edges when you're done with your serger, so that it can be neat. You don't want it to feel like this because this outfit is not lined. So after doing this now, When I flip it over, you can see that you can easily dip your hand inside your pocket. You can bring your pocket out, and then you can take it in, and you can see what it looks like. So this is what the side of the dress looks like, and this is where we placed our pocket. You can see how neat the pocket is installed and how easy it is to make this.